Hello everybody, welcome back to another Pixel Worlds video. Today's going to be a bit different than my previous ones. My previous ones I was stating my opinion on a couple new things, I had the auctioning, the lore, but today I'm going to do a bit of a story time. This was recorded the same day as the auctioning video, mainly because I'm actually going to be gone the day this is uploaded, so I kind of need to get a video out that day, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just tell the story. It's actually pretty interesting, and I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts about it. Just gotta adjust my webcam here. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. This is not really supposed to be a drama video by any means. I'm not actually going to mention any names. This is just sort of a situation I've been in. It's kind of like a person telling a story on a podcast. Like, they're not going to mention any names. They're just telling a story, something that happened. So don't take this story with not with like your Keemstar popcorn trying to get some drama in that you can salivate to. This is just a story I've had in Pixel Worlds, and I thought I'd share it with you because this didn't happen so long ago, and it's actually pretty interesting. So let's just get into it without further ado. It's already been a minute and a half since I've started this, so I'll talk about it. So within the past month, I'm not sure if this person does it anymore, but this person found a unique giveaway idea, which is actually pretty cool. I gotta commend him for it. It's like a dropper mechanic. So think about Minecraft when you drop and you there's this mini game in Minecraft, if you've never played it before, where you have to dodge all these obstacles and then you have to fall into the water, and if you miss the water you die. Now this is a pretty bad analogy, but you kind of know what I'm saying. In this type of game, you fall through portals infinitely, and then the giveaway host places a block and then it kills a bunch of people, and then they break the block and then you go through the vortex portal, and it's kind of almost like a battle royale. Like, a bunch of people die in the beginning and then it slowly progresses until there's one winner left. And it's essentially ping based if you think about it, but at the same time maybe it's not ping based. It's kind of hard to think about whether or not good internet will win you, whether or not it's completely random. It's kind of a hard concept to get your head around, because at the same time you could lag under the block or something and get ahead of everybody else, but you could also have good ping and then avoid or just fall on top of the block, because usually block killing has to do with the internet. But I digress. It's not like a super in-depth concept. There's two vortex portals. It's like shooting a portal gun up and shooting a portal gun under you and falling infinitely, and then someone places a block and then kills everybody. And then, like I said, it's a battle royale. You go until one person's left, and then they win a prize. And now the interesting thing about this person is they came up with this concept, but to accompany its popularity, they kept upping and upping the prizes. So I believe it started around 10 world locks was the first prize he gave out, and then following that it became 15, and then 30, and then 50, and then he gave away a platinum lock. And then the following day he did something very special. I believe he just gave out a couple world locks and he's like, screw it, we're gonna give away a Hellhound blade. Now, I'm sorry for swearing, that's just what the item's called. I can't really dodge around that. Maybe I should just call it the Heckhound blade for the rest of this video, for the sake of the 7-year-olds watching this. I can see you in my analytics. I know you guys are there. Please go to bed. It's your bedtime right now. But anyways, this Heckhound blade is worth 2.5 platinum locks, which would actually have, had I won it, be the single most expensive item I've ever held in my inventory, besides maybe the flame pickaxe when it was worth 4 PL. That was probably the most expensive item I had. Or retroactively, I used to have a frost cape. I also used to have a golden short sword. So retroactively, if I kept those would have been the most expensive. But the most expensive item I'd ever had at a given time that had that given price, that's super high, not including inflation of the world lock value, it would have been this Hellhound blade. So I was like, yo, this is pretty sick. I gotta join this giveaway. I gotta include myself. And of course I'm on my main account because why wouldn't I be playing Pixel Worlds on my main account? It's not like I have a secret alt or something that I'm playing on or anything like that. But anyways, I was on my main account. I had my normal set on, like my Iconic Games 12 set pretty much, and I was just chilling. I was like, all right, let's get some Heckhound blades today, baby. We're gonna get a giveaway prize because it was like the trendy thing to do to go through with it. Now, of course, like, this is the last thing I'd think of when I'm just trying to have a nice night going into a giveaway to try to win an expensive prize. My mortal enemy, you know, asterisk, I'm obviously not going to say their name, is friends with the owner, which I did not know at the time, but it's good to point out now at the beginning of the story, as opposed to later on. So we go through the rounds. They do two things. They either lock block you, or they put water down and then a spike bomb at the bottom so that you kind of bounce on the water. Like, you either have to keep falling straight down or you die, or you have to pay attention to fall into the water and then hold up, so you don't fall into the spike bomb. So there's kind of a double strategy there. You could also do more with that. You could do like metal platforms. There's actually a lot of variety that you could implement into this giveaway strategy. It's pretty cool. So we go through the rounds, you know. I don't die first round, which is big, because probably half of the world dies the first round, like 20 people, because, you know, there's so many people clumped up in such a small space that you just have to assume that, you know, you're gonna die, because it's a 4-block space. He puts a block in one of the 4 spaces. You're guaranteed to be in one of those 4 spaces unless you're like in the one frame of the portal, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, it's really high chance, essentially, is what I'm saying, to die in the first round. So I'm like, I passed the first round, let's go. I passed the second round. I'm like, yo, I have a chance here. And then I passed the final round, or the semi-final round. It's just me and this other guy. I forgot what his name was, to be honest. It's been, I think, a month since that's happened. Maybe 2 months now. I've been getting back to Pixel Worlds quite a bit, actually, recently. I think that's when I made my Pixel Worlds news videos, when I started getting back into it, or maybe that was after, right after, perhaps. But basically how this worked is it was just me and him. And he still ran it normally. Like, I went through the portal, blah, blah, blah. Time passed. And then it just happened. Like, he literally just died, and I was literally just the last one left, standing on top of the block. So I was like, yo, let's go! Free Hellhound Blade. Now, keep in mind, before I'm about to tell you the biggest travesty to ever happen to my Pixel Worlds account, or frankly, my entire experiences in playing MMOs, the biggest travesty ever, this giveaway host just instantly gives away the prizes to the winner. He just summons the winner and they pick up the prize, and that's that. And they record it for the fun, you know, like, I gave this guy away the stuff. Now, keep in mind, you know, maybe he was holding back because he was like, I don't want this guy. He doesn't deserve to win because he's rich. I'm not rich. I have like a maybe tops 2 platinum lock set that I've been saving up for since 4 years ago, and then I also have a pretty good mining set and a pretty good fishing set, and that's kind of it. That's like my entire wealth besides the stuff in my Games 12 world. So it does kind of come off as like a false example of how expensive my account is in a way. So he's probably already skeptical. He's like, oh man, another rich player winning, tisk tisk, I wanted to give it to a noob. But anyways, he doesn't summon me right away. So then I'm like, okay, I can just wait. I mean, it's a Hellhound Blade. What am I gonna do? Leave, or like say, yo, give it to me quick, I gotta go, or something? I'm gonna wait a little bit. So I sit there, I'm like, OMG, OMG, you know, I'm just sitting there, you know, trying to seem engaged in the winning of the prize. And then this giveaway host says to me, wait. And then all of a sudden, I see the menu icon go above him, and then someone's menu icon in the, you know, like the crowd of people in the 3x3 space at the spawn. So I'm like, okay, he's trading someone. So I'm like, that's weird. Why is he trading someone? Why can't he just summon me and give me the prize? So that happened. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I obviously I wouldn't think that it would, like, me getting the prize would have anything to do with him trading. But I'm like, all right, that's whatever, that's fine. So he trades the person, and then I see a platinum lock go from the guy in the spawn to the giveaway host of the world. So this guy just got transferred a platinum lock for free, no charge at all. So I'm like, what is going on? Why'd he just get a platinum lock? Is this like him donating for like the giveaway or something? And then all of a sudden, and this is the real kicker of the story, the host, dead, well, I can't say that on YouTube. This is crazy. He literally turns around in Pixel Worlds, looks at me, and says in chat, someone in the world bribed me to ban you so you don't win. And then I get banned from the world. So not only do I not even get the Hellhound Blade that I just won, rightfully, you know, I am hard working, I you know, my ping, it's just too good, I win the giveaway, right? I don't even get the giveaway prize, but on top of that, for an entire hour, I can't even participate in the rest of his giveaways. So I'm literally just banned. Someone paid to ban me from essentially winning any of his giveaways at all. So at this point, I'm like, who is this clown that did this? Are you kidding me? So I go into my alt, and I go back into the world, because I'm like, I mean, whatever. You know, I can just go into my alt and win the prizes. Like, they're not going to ban me then, right? They're not even going to know I'm my alt, of course. So I go in, and then I see my, I guess for the sake of this video, like I said before, my mortal enemy is being summoned, and I think he has like miners in the world or something, and he's talking to the owner. I'm like, well, I wonder who bribed the owner a platinum lock to just ban me so I wouldn't win the giveaway. So I'm like, yeah, of course it's this guy. I don't even need any proof. But then I stick around for the giveaway, of course, and I see him talking in chat, and I screenshotted this as well. He says specifically, I have a strong hatred that will probably never die. It was worth it. So when I saw it was worth it, I'm like, you know, that's probably assuming like him giving him the platinum lock, he's saying it's worth it, and also a strong hatred that would probably never die. He's specifically said those words before to me, so I'm assuming that it is me. If this conversation actually doesn't have anything to do with me miraculously, and then also, you know, all of the inconsistencies following this had nothing to do with it, and he actually didn't bribe, first of all, what other person in the game, here's something to ponder, what other person in the game would even bribe a platinum lock just to ban me, or even just to have a 1 in 50 chance to get the Hellhound Blade again? That doesn't really make any sense at all. But then also, you know, with all of these inconsistencies compared to what he actually claims, you know, it just seems impossible for the latter to even happen, and I'll explain that. But yeah, so we follow this, and of course I'm not going to try to get into the, you know, the drama and all this crap, but I did kind of want to bring the follow-up to it because it's actually pretty interesting, and this is what got me pissed off. So of course, you know, he says, I have a strong hatred that will never die. It was worth it to ban Games 12 so we couldn't get the prize, let's go. And then, of course, the owner, the host, he's like, I can't believe you actually did it, LOL. You know, he's like hyping up. He's like, I can't believe you gave me a platinum lock to ban this guy. Oh my gosh, let's go. You know, these jerks are just like hyping themselves up. And then he says, I low-key owe you one later as a favor. I'll give you a shout out on Instagram, a good one. So this is interesting because it'll tie into something later on. But basically, he's saying, I owe you one for letting me ban him for a platinum lock. Like, letting me bribe you to ban him. Which is interesting, because it's an inconsistency that doesn't line up with what happens later on. So later, they global message about it. Now, of course, I'm, like, so pissed off, so I just start rambling in GMs about how, like, I can't play this game with this guy in the same game as me. Like, it's just so absurd. I can't even go into a simple giveaway world without this dude having a connection to the owner to just get me banned. Like, I can't even play the game, I swear, with this freaking person haunting me, right? So I'm talking about that in Global Messages, and this is what they said. So for some reason, he says, he immediately denies it. So he says that he would never, emphasize literally in all caps. He said he'd never waste a platinum lock on me, which is weird for him to say, because if he's trying to claim that he wouldn't waste a platinum lock on me to bribe, why would he use like these, on the nose letters like I'd never waste a platinum lock on you, like taunting me? Why would he taunt me if he's trying to make himself seem innocent? It's just kind of a weird play. But anyways, like this GM itself just seems so sus. Like, is he trying to claim that he did it and he's trying to nonchalantly like taunt me, or is he actually like seriously trying to be like, no, I would never waste a platinum lock on you, like trying to get at me like that? Like, it's kind of a weird kind of statement following the events that happened. Oh geez, this is already 16 minutes long. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. I don't want this to be as long as the lore video or anything. This is a pretty small story, but yeah, anyways, that happened. And then he says it's not fair for me to blame his problems on him, which is, like a weird thing to say. And then he claimed that he was just enjoying a regular giveaway with his friends, again solidifying that he was friends with the owner, which makes sense with what happened. He bribed, which wouldn't normally happen. Like, it doesn't seem normal when I'd gone in at least 10 rounds of the giveaway, and I'd not seen anybody bribe the owner to ban like the giveaway winner. So obviously I was singled out, is what I'm trying to say here. And then, yeah, it solidifies that the briber was friends with the host. And then finally, later, his friend who ran the giveaway also supported these gems, and he says there's only one rule in his giveaway, and it's if you can't handle the heat, get out. And this is what I was talking about before. He says, I owe you a favor. So the briber says earlier, I owe you a favor. And then the host of the giveaway says, if you can't handle the heat, get out. And then he also says, bribing was never against the rules of my giveaway. So first of all, I do have to say, it's totally fair. It's his world. He can ban whoever he wants. He can bait people into giveaways if he wants to. Like, he can pretend someone won a giveaway when they really didn't. That's his discretion. He's not actually scamming anyone. But in my opinion, that was morally wrong, because frankly, he advertised it as, if you win this giveaway, you get the Hellhound Blade. I won the giveaway, however, I didn't get the Hellhound Blade. In fact, I was not allowed to participate in any more of his giveaways following that, just because I won. So it is kind of an imbalance, like an imparity in a sense. So I'm not really, super upset, because, again, like I said, it's his world. He can do whatever with his discretion he wants to, but it is just kind of like an issue of morals. But, he later says that if bribing was always on the table, why isn't it in practice more? And why does the briber owe you a favor personally, and he's your friend? Why does he owe you a favor if, like, bribing is a common practice? So it's almost like they're trying to cover up, first of all, that the briber is the briber, like this mortal enemy of mine was the briber, and they're also trying to cover up the fact that bribing it should even be allowed. Like, they're like, oh yeah, bribing's totally fine, that was never off the table, that's a totally normal thing that happens in my giveaway for items. And if you can't handle the heat, get out. That's kind of a toxic thing to say, in my opinion. Like, I'm just complaining that, you shouldn't go to giveaways, because, even if you win, you can just get banned anyway. Oh crap, I just said it. I'll bleep that. But anyways, that's all for this video. What do you guys think about this? I'm sorry that this was like a super stretched out video. I don't recommend you like actually watch the video. Just like if you wanted to, you could listen to it, because this is like a really far-fetched, like not far-fetched, but it's like a really stretched out a version of this story, so you know, I could have shortened it a little bit, but I did kind of want to explain it in depth, the whole thing that happened. But I'm just surprised in general that I won a giveaway for literally the biggest giveaway that could have probably ever happened. My sister's next to me hyping me up. I'm like, I won a 2 platinum luck item, and then I get banned. I'm like, what? What? Huh? And it's not like I can go back to confront him and be like, wait, did I not win? No, like, I just kind of don't get the prize. And it's like, someone wasted a platinum lock just to deprive me of winning, which is sort of sad. And like I said in the auctioning video, I'm kind of the Pixel World's equivalent, the Pixel World's YouTuber equivalent of a homeless person. I mean, I'm a Pixel World's YouTuber, and yet I have like nothing. Like I'm very poor. So that would have kind of been big. But anyways, this has been 21 minutes of Games 12 complaining about getting gypped on a giveaway. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, and thank you for watching my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.